Hello everyone. Today I just wanted to wish you all a happy new year, lots of health and lots of fun. So to start off, I wanted to give you a little comparison between Tsunami2 and the Kato Sound Box. So let's just start up the Tsunami2. So bell, whistle, and this decoder taught me to use 128 speed steps and also notch up manually. That makes quite a bit of difference. I find that a lot more realistic. And you can also coast with this decoder. And then shutdowns available too. And then just immediately after, we'll do the sound box. I also want to mention that the sound box is hooked up to a really nice sound system, so that's why it's so loud. But that definitely hits the spot. So every New Year's, I like to stop and think, about what I did last year and what I'm going to do next year. As the poet says, there is a time to act and a time to think. And this is no time to think. So I'm just going to go over last year what were the 5 favorite videos from you guys. So oddly enough, my top videos were car related videos. I made a video for my daughter on how to refill the power steering in her car, and that, if you type in refill your power steering on the Honda Civic, it pops up #1 on Google. So naturally I get lots of views from that. I got 9,000 views this year from that. Also, I did a video on diecast 164 cars, and I was just upset. I got a car that was damaged, so that got 3,000 views this year only. The next most popular video is a F7 starter set repair Backman. So that got 2,500 views. Close match, another Backman engine, an 060, that got 2,500 views. Just this year alone, not all time. And then I did a video on refurbishing your Atlas Rivarossi motors at home, and that got 2,300 views. So thank you everyone for watching. I make about $600 this year from YouTube, so that helped me to offset some of the cost of these trains. And then the videos that I'm the proudest of is a video I did with the Hudson that had no pilot beam. Very, very happy to finish that. Also, last year my goal was to explore DCC and sound, and I actually got comfortable at it. So I got a Broadway Limited SD40-2 in CP paint, and that just did it for me. That was just a super nice engine. Also, I got a big box of bad locos, and part of that was a Y6B, and that, I have to say, really glad that I got that. It's really enjoyable. Also, the very Tsunami2 decoder install that I did on that PA1, that was a very good install that I did. I really like, I'm really proud of myself for making the wiring neat on that. And then also related to the SD40-2 is the Rolling Thunder that I got. Super enjoyed that. The Soundbox also is nice, although it's not related to DCC. I still have to say it sounds very nice. My next project for today is I want to change out my station. So if you're familiar with my layout, nothing is glued down. So if I want to make any changes, I just have to lift out the buildings and just move them around. Same with the freight cars. I've got my favorite freight cars that you see all the time. They're always handy in the middle of the street. So I'm going to remove some of these buildings here, and we'll get the new station. I got the Walthers Union Station, which as you know is big. You know, there's a trend of getting selling used items for the same price as a new one. So this is about $60 US, this kit, but I found one that was pre-built, and it's really good for me because it gives me I don't have to build it. I don't really enjoy building these things, so it's quite a shortcut. So I bought the used one when I got it. Really lucky, it's in really good shape. I couldn't have done anything better myself, so that was awesome. It's pretty big. In fact, when I got it out of the box, I thought it was HO scale, but as a matter of fact, I do run these 10 car passenger trains, so I can use a big station like that. So you can see my scenery. I don't spend too much time on scenery and buildings. I just do the minimum to get by. It's just not my thing. I prefer to spend my time on engines. And then while we're on the subject of engines, that's pretty much my goal for next year, is to I've got some got some brass engines that don't run. I would like to get them to run. So last year I was focusing on DCC and sound, but this year I want to focus on getting my brass engines running. Actually, I want to focus on brass engines. Yes, it is very big, but that is exactly the neoclassical style that I was looking for. So it's a shortened version of the Los Angeles Union Station. That's exactly what I wanted. It's awesome. Although it's big, it fits with my roundhouse. My roundhouse is pretty big. And my trains, the trains that I run, the 10 plus train cars that I run are pretty big. Wow, just happened to have a 10 plus passenger car, the Broadway Limited, on hand, so we can run that right next to it. That's amazing how just one building can change your entire layout. Give a chance for all the passengers to get out. That is very good city planning. Every time the train comes around, it blocks off Main Street. I'm really proud of that. That's very realistic. And then once all the passengers got a chance to board, all aboard! Station really does fit well with these long passenger trains. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you.